Hello, my name is Claire Rowden and I'm Head of Music here at the University of Glasgow. This presentation is going to set out our staff specialisms, our degrees and what forms of study in music making you will do while on an undergraduate degree at Glasgow. The University of Glasgow is a research-intensive institution. Our staff are employed not just as teachers but as researchers who are all involved in music, playing, composing and writing about it, both inside and outside the university. What that means for students is that you're coming into contact with people who are at the cutting edge of new research, specialists in their field. You get a chance to be in a room with these people, benefit from their knowledge and experience, and ask them questions. Find out where things are going in the future, as well as where they are now, and influence that yourself too. Glasgow is a great place to be as a UNESCO City of Music, with lots going on, many different music scenes and venues and things to be involved in. It's also a city that is small enough and relatively easy and cheap to get around and to find people with the same interests. In music at the University of Glasgow, there are 5 main overlapping areas or specialisms: composition, creative sound design, performance, musicology and music industries. We have a range of composers, some writing with dots on paper, others in more experimental work. The former includes composing for acoustic instruments, using notation while developing related skills like orchestration. The latter, more experimental composition, falls under the creative sound design or electronic side of things, where we've got specialists in audiovisual composition, surround sound applications, autoethnography and field recordings. Our performance courses include a mix of individual and group work. Whatever you want to play, be it instrument or style, is completely open. And you will also study some more theoretical, analytical and reflective aspects and practices of performance. In musicology, we have strengths in the 18th and 19th centuries, opera and sung theatre, the 20th century avant-garde, historical Scottish music, the early history of recording technology, the history of jazz practice, Latin American music, film music and medieval song. And in the wider pop music field, we have particular expertise in music industry sustainability, social history, politics and the music industries in Scotland and the UK. What's important is that we have many different approaches to learning about music and from music. There's no one party line, which means that you have a chance to work out what your relationship with music is. We'll introduce you to as many options as we can. So we have 3 degrees. There are 2 fully music degrees, the MA and the BMAs, and an engineering degree, the BEng, with a music component. The MA is the one with the most students, up to about 70. And if you're from outside of Scotland, it's the traditional Scottish 4-year MA undergraduate degree, studying 3 different subjects for the first 2 years, the pre-honours years. But there are lots of combinations, and by the 3rd year you will choose whether to do a single honours in music or joint honours in music and 1 other subject. The BMAs is a degree almost entirely in music, which starts very broadly in year 1, and you get more control over specialising as it goes on, so that by year 4 it's really a bespoke course tailored to your own interests, and that's quite true of the MA also. There are anywhere between about 20 and 40 students per year, providing a strong sense of community. The BEng is a degree where students do 2/3 in engineering and 1/3 in music. So on an undergraduate degree in music at the University of Glasgow, you will be doing all these things. You will be writing, composing, practicing, presenting, experimenting, inventing and collaborating. You will develop your critical thinking, writing and discursive techniques about how music relates to the rest of the world. You will be studying a diversity of repertoire and cultures. You will be undertaking experiential learning, thinking and reflecting as you write, perform, produce and compose, testing your ideas and those of others. You will develop an informed and confident independence, and you will learn to negotiate and, once again, collaborate. So we don't have officially sanctioned groups as such, like a university orchestra in Glasgow. Nevertheless, we share our resources with the university's music clubs, orchestras and choirs to support the cultures of music making on campus. There are very many music club ensembles which change from year to year, and we do as much as we can to facilitate and advocate for these societies to support our students in their wider experiences and education. We invite you to come and join us at the University of Glasgow to develop, grow and learn how to live more musically. Thanks for watching.